Hey everybody! Welcome to an unexpected live with some weird hair things happening. I am super excited to just pop in here really quick and share some cards with you that I wanted to make. I've got a couple of really cute things. Got my Stampin' Lips on, so I'm ready to go. If you are just joining in, say hi. Hello. I was playing around with some cards earlier today and thought I would share them with you. I've got one design in all the in colors, that just makes me happy. And then I've got another design with a color challenge that I am doing for you. And I love a good card challenge, and you can join me on this one. So it's pretty awesome. So I just thought I'd do a little pre-dinner stamping. Don't we all just pre-dinner stamp? Is it dark in my, yeah, I usually I have lights on in the back. It's a little bit dark. The sky got dark all of a sudden. I think we're supposed to get a storm today. That's kind of coming across the state, and it's not here yet, but it looks like it's kind of breaking up a little bit. So anyway, I just wanted to remind you that there's free shipping today on orders of $75 or more in my online store. So don't miss out on that. It is really awesome to take advantage of this. And we don't normally have free shipping during a month when a catalog launches. So that's kind of special. I heard somebody wonder if there was going to be free shipping, and I was like, no, they wouldn't do free shipping this month. And wouldn't you know, here we are. So I just finished putting an order in a few minutes ago. I stocked up on some cardstock in the new in colors, and then I also got a couple of bundles that were on my wish list that I hadn't gotten yet. So I always love being able to get a great deal on that. So I am going to flip my camera and show you some cards that we're going to make, or we're going to make some cards together. So hopefully you will enjoy these. Let me know where you are watching from, and then also let me know what your favorite in color is. And I can't wait to hear. So I'm going to flip my camera. So just close your eyes for a second. I haven't gone live on Facebook in a long time, so, oh boy. I gotta find where, here we go. Sorry if you were looking at my nose for a second there. I just had to see where the switch the camera vision is. So again, don't forget free shipping. And of course, when you shop in my online store, I have awesome perks for my customers, including a free card kit and embellishment. So if you spend $75, you'll get both of those for me, plus an extra bundle. Ooh, somebody said there's lots of thunder where they are. Tell me, where are you? Where are you, Jolene? Okay, so free shipping, don't miss out. That's today, Tuesday, May 21st only. All right, so our first card we're going to make in 5 colors. I have 5 ever so slightly different versions, but I just love this card because it's super easy to make, and it's really fun and works for so many things. Okay, so I'm going to start with my standard half sheet of cardstock that I folded in half, and then I cut a piece of our designer series paper in half, and this is the in color DSP, so this matches our brand new in colors. So I'm going to attach this to my card base with a little seal, and I actually did not want this side, but this is going to work just fine because it all matches. I love that. Okay, so then I've got another piece of DSP. This is 3 by 4 inches, and I'm going to adhere that to a 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 inch piece of cardstock that coordinates. So this is Petal Pink. And then I've got a little square. This is die cut from our Stylish Shapes dies. And I'm going to take, you guessed it, Petal Pink, and just stamp my sentiment on here. I'm going to stamp it a little bit above the center, so just a note. And then I'm going to use a new stamp set, which, oh, here I have it right over here, called Simply Said, and I really like this stamp set. It has kind of the hallmarks of my favorite things. It's got great sentiments in it, and then there's mixed fonts. So there's kind of like a handwriting font and then a typeface font, which I just love mixing those two fonts together. I think it's just so much fun. So I'm going to just use just a note on this little piece, and then I'm going to take and pop this up because you know I love a good pop up, right? So I'll pop this up onto my panel here, and I'm just going to do it off to the side, but you can do it however you want. And then I'm going to pop this up onto my card because, I mean, why not? I mean, if you have dimensionals, you should use the dimensionals, and then you can order more dimensionals on free shipping day. It's just, it all works out. Oh, but I don't want to put this on here. God, I did this yesterday. I get so excited about the card I'm making that I forget how to actually do the right order of things. Okay, so I've got that, and then I'm going to take my coordinating Pretty in Pink ribbon, and I'm just going to take and tie a little knot. If you're so inclined, you tie that bow, that's fine. If you're just joining us, give me a hello in the comments and let me know where you're watching from. It is like 90 degrees right now here in Iowa, although I think it's cooling off because this storm is coming through pretty soon, and that's pretty warm for this time of year. It's not typically this warm. All right, so I I'm gonna scooch that on here. Looking good. We'll just trim that ever so slightly. Oh, so cute. And then I'm going to attach it to my card like so. And that's all there is to this. Now I'm gonna embellish this just a touch. Maybe. Ooh, use some of these iridescent faceted gems. These are really fun because they just go with everything and they're super cute. So I really like them. I'm going to take my Take Your Pick tool to make it easy to pop these up. And I'll just stick a couple on here like that. Super cute, isn't that? It's just so easy. So I hope you like this one. Ooh, it's 40 in Wyoming. Oh my goodness, that is brisk. And Christine is in the sunny mountains of Northern California. Lisa's in Maryland. I love it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so there's my first card. Super easy, right? Let's do another version of this. So I cut all the pieces to kind of together at the same time because it was just so easy to do. So let's do peach pie next. And this time we'll do a slightly different color combination of papers. So I've got my peach pie card base. I've got my piece of DSP, and this time we're going to put the other side on like so. I've got my layer of DSP that I'm going to attach to my layer of cardstock. And I just love this particular piece of this paper. I think it's just super cute. All right, we'll pop that up and tie some ribbon around this one. Now, let me give you a couple of examples of different ways you can tie ribbon on a card to make it fun. Oh, and here's me pulling my dimensionals off again. That's what this silicone craft sheet is really good at fixing, is when you get a little too excited. Now, I think sometimes it's hard to tie a bow onto a card, like tie it right on the card and make it lay nice. So one of the things I like to do is tie a bow like this. All right. And then I'm literally going to cut this off. And I love this ribbon because it ties really nicely. Okay, so there's a gorgeous bow. And then I can take just a straight length of ribbon and wrap it around my card like this. So I'm going to put glue dots on the two ends. I'm going to wrap them around like that. Okay, and then I need my sentiment. Now for this one, I think I'm going to use this die cut. This is from the Nested Essentials dies. And let's do a different sentiment. I'm going to say, hello. Okay, I've only used one stamp out of this set so far. All right, so hello. Let's pull out our peach pie ink pad. Now, one thing I want to mention, whenever you get a new set of stamps, whether it's rubber or photopolymer, the manufacturing process can sometimes leave a film on the stamp. So I recommend cleaning your stamps. I especially like the first clean to be with a Stampin' Scrub and some Stampin' Mist. That was a really old bottle, but you get the idea. This will clean off any film that's on the stamp, and it tends to stamp better after you've done that. So I'm just going to stamp hello on there. And then I'm going to kind of sneak it underneath this piece, but we want to pop it up because, you know, everything is better popped up, right? I mean, I think we know that by now. I got a little carried away with my dimensionals, but that's okay. Because it's free shipping day, I can buy more. All right, so I've got that on there. And then I'm going to take this cute little bow that I tied. I'm just going to add it right on top. It's like I tied it like that on purpose. So easy. And then I'll just throw that onto the front of my card. It's so cute. Isn't this so fun? I just love this card layout. It's super easy to do. And it's just really fun and simple. Of course, we're going to embellish because why wouldn't we? And this time, I think I'll just put a couple dots right there. So cute. All right, next up, let's do, Petunia Pop. This is one of my favorite in colors, believe it or not. I really like this one. By the way, I haven't been seeing you share what your favorite in colors are, so let me know. Okay. So I'm going to fold my Petunia Pop card base in half. Let's mix up our patterns. Ooh, that's a bit much right there. That'll work. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to adhere this like that, and then I'm going to add my stripes to my piece of cardstock. So all of these are 3 by 4 inch pieces of DSP, 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 inch pieces of cardstock, and then I've got a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of DSP on my regular card base. Okay, let's do a different ribbon again. Well, actually, let me stamp my sentiment first. I'm thinking thanks for this one. And once again, I'll give this a little scrub. Clean that stamp so it works really nicely for me. We'll pull out our Petunia Pop. Okay. Ooh, Brenda likes peach pie. I know. I have always really loved the peach colors that we've carried. So I'm kind of with you on that one. Okay, so there's thanks. I am a little surprised that Petunia Pop is a color that I've really enjoyed this much, because who would have thought, right? It's not, pinky purples are not, historically haven't been my favorites over the years, but all right, let me show you how to do, I like to call this a faux bow. And so what I'm going to do is just create a flat loop like this. So you've probably seen me make a zigzag before. We're not making a zigzag. We're just going to make a flat loop. And then what I'm going to do is take, and you can use glue dots for this, but I find that seal is very effective, and it takes up less thickness, which sometimes bows can get kind of thick. So I kind of like that part about it. Okay, so there's my flat bow, or loop anyway. And then I'm going to take and just wrap this around. Okay. And for that, you can kind of do the same thing. I'm going to put a little seal on here. And that's another thing I love about this ribbon, is it accepts the seal really nicely. Not all ribbon does, to be honest. So I can just wrap this around like so, and then I've got a little excess, which of course I'm going to trim off. Oh, I just pulled a pair of scissors out, and there's one literally right here. You can never have too many though, right? Okay, so this is my little faux bow. So it's nice and thin. All right, but we're still going to do what we did on that last card, which is just cut a length going across and adding some ribbon on either end. Now I've got even more ribbon tricks up my sleeve, so stay tuned. We're going to keep going. We've got 2 more colors to do, so 2 more ribbon options. This die cut, by the way, is also from that Nested Essentials, which is one of my faves. It's just such a versatile set of dies. If you don't have it, you definitely need it. And again, today's free shipping. Yay! Okay. There we go. So we've got that on there. And then we're going to add this bow, but we want to make sure that the kind of the messy side is on the back, and I can even adhere it with a little bit of seal to make it nice and neat. Okay, so cute and super easy. All right, so there is 3 cards. Of course, we got to embellish this one quick, but you get the idea. Okay, so I'm going to put a couple of dots right there, and we need another one up here. 3 cards. If you're just joining, let me know what your favorite in color is. We've got lots to choose from. Ooh, somebody else likes peach pie too. I know, I'm totally with you. Donna. Yep, I agree. Peach pie is a goodie. Okay, next up, we've got our 2 kind of greeny colors. So we'll do Shy Shamrock next. Now I feel like because this is green, we got to do the leafy design, right? So let's do some Shy Shamrock. This is a very, I mean, I think all these colors are happy, but this is a very happy green. So we'll put our adhesive on our panel as we've done before. And then maybe I'll do the dots on this one, change it up a little. I really like the patterns for our designer series paper color families and in colors. So this comes in last year's in colors, this year's in colors, the brights, subtles, neutrals, and regals. So there's 6 sets of this paper that you can get. And I just stocked up on a little bit of this today because of that free shipping offer. It's just such a good deal to get. Okay, so far we've done 3 different types of bows on our card. We've got a standard knot, or I should say ribbon, 3 different ways. A standard knot, a bow where we did the bow separate from the strip of ribbon, a faux bow, which we did on that one, and then we're going to do another one on this card. I think I'm going to do birthday wishes on this, which birthday wishes is going to take up most of that die cut. So in this case, I'm going to do a little different ribbon. Oh, I forgot to clean this. Let's make sure. Well, I think it's going to be all right. I hope. Let's see. I think we're good. Not bad. Okay, so birthday wishes, and this time I'm going to do my famous zigzag. But I want to use the right ribbon. Because we don't really have room to add a bow like we have in some of the others, I'm going to do the zigzag on this one. And what I love about this is it's pretty flat, meaning it doesn't take up a lot of space on your card, which is great. And then say you want a card for like a man, for instance. Let's just be honest, masculine cards aren't very masculine when there's bows on them. So I like putting a zigzag on something. So those are some dimensionals from like a kit, and they're a little bit thicker, and I don't want them on this card because there's already a dimensional on here. And actually, because we've got this ribbon, I'm going to skip these 2 dimensionals because the ribbon will kind of hold up my label there. Again, this is from that Nested Essentials die set. And then we'll just add our birthday wishes sentiment right on there. So cute. All right. And then we need some more iridescent faceted gems. And of course, I love these because they just go with everything. Isn't that fun? Okay, we've got one more card, and then we're going to do a completely different card. So stay tuned. On this card, we've got Summer Splash, which, as you may have guessed, is another favorite in color of mine. It's just a happy, bright color. And a lot of people have said, oh my gosh, it's exactly like Coastal Cabana, but it's not. It's actually a bit different. And let me show you. You can really see it when you, this is a piece of Coastal Cabana cardstock. Look at the difference. This looks like pale in comparison. This one is much richer and brighter, and it's a little bit warmer color too. So there's a little more of a greenish or yellowish tint to it. But it is just so much fun. I'm going to do the other side. I really love this pattern too. It's just kind of a fun, neat design. It reminds me of like patterns that they make in like Pacific Islander nations. Like literally, I've been to Fiji before on a Stampin' Up trip actually. And I've been to Hawaii, and they have like tapestries that they paint or create designs with that really remind me of this pattern, which is very fun. I kind of like it like this better, so we'll stick it on there. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I've got a good one for this. Okay, so this is my last die cut, which is this little label. And I think we're going to do just a note once again. So let me quick clean that off because it's got different ink on it. Close my ink pad so I don't have any issues. Okay, so this one, we're going to do just a note once again. And this is a super fun ribbon design to do. So what I'm going to do is take a little strip of tear and tape, and we're going to put our just a note here. And I'm trying to think. I want to pop it up, but this doesn't necessarily lend itself to being popped up. But I think we can make it work because there's dimensionals right over the area we're going to put this on. So we're going to take our tear and tape. You know what we could also do is we could do it this, well, no, I like it like this. But you could totally flip any of these on their side and have them go like this. You know, it totally would be cute that way. Okay, so what we're going to do is take our tear and tape and just literally add a chunk to our card, and then we're going to rip the rest off. And I like using my take your pick to get that backing off. It's just so easy. All right, and then what I'm going to do is just kind of add some ribbon pleats going across here. So I'm just pleating my ribbon into that adhesive, that tear and tape. And what's nice is if you don't like how it looks, you can kind of pull it up and reposition it. But it's very forgiving. And so if you are a sewer or a quilter, this might be something you've done before. I don't know about quilting, but for sure on sewing you've pleated things. I don't know, do quilts have pleats in them? I'm not. Can you tell I'm not a sewer? I think that's evident. Okay, so then you just smush it all in there, and that looks super cute. And I actually have one more ribbon thing we're going to do on our next card, I think. Look at how fun that is. Now, one thing I haven't been doing on all these cards, but you absolutely can do, is often we take a 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece of our white cardstock to put on the inside layer of your card. You can also take a piece of designer series paper that's left over. This is literally a little piece left from when you cut that back layer, and just add it on here. So, you know, this piece is 6 by 6 inches originally. And when I cut it to 5 1/4 inch, I have that 3/4 inch strip hanging off the end. So that piece is going to go there, and then we can put it inside of our card. And one of the things I really love about this Simply Said stamp set is that there are, I call them innie sentiments. So this says just a note, and then you can say thinking of you, or let's celebrate, or thank you, or miss you, or happy. You can add any of these sentiments on the inside. So I think I'm going to do thinking of you, because who wouldn't want to know that they're being thought of? All right. So I'm just going to throw that thinking of you right there. And aw, so sweet, right? Okay, so there you go. So again, let me know where you're watching us from and what your favorite color is. Somebody said this is like Bermuda Bay. It's actually not necessarily. I don't have, I do have Bermuda Bay handy. Let me pull this. Okay, so this is Bermuda Bay. You can see this one is much more blue, and this one is much lighter. This one is a cooler, this one is a warmer. So there's definitely a difference. So that's a piece of Bermuda Bay cardstock. Okay. Don't worry, I have not forgotten the embellishments. So I'm going to put a couple on here. Like so. Oh, So cute. And then, of course, the inside. Ooh, summer splash all day long. I know, it's a good color. So again, we've got Pretty in Pink, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, Shy Shamrock, and Summer Splash. Now, I have a totally different card to share with you that doesn't actually feature any of these colors, but I really liked it. And this is actually a card challenge. So on our, let me pull this up so I can show you really quick. On our Stamp Happy Academy Facebook page, let's see, Facebook. And I gotta search. Oh, look, there I am. So, oops. Search Stamp Happy Academy. Okay, here we go. Stamp Happy Academy. All right, so this month, every month, we have a color challenge. Or I shouldn't say every month we have a color challenge. Every month we have a challenge on our Stamp Happy Academy business page. So you can find it here. This is the subscription website I run with my besties, Barb and Kelly. And each month we have a different card challenge. So this month it is a color challenge. And we have these really cool color coach cards that you can use. And they feature three different color combinations for each color. So this is the petal pink card, and then there's 3 color combinations. So I went a little bit out of my comfort zone. I shouldn't say comfort zone, but I wanted to try one of these color combinations. And these 3 are color combinations I've never used before. I can guarantee that. And like I said, this one's a little out of my comfort zone because I don't think I'd ever put these 3 colors together if it weren't for this little color challenge. So I'm going to go right through the middle here and do Petal Pink, Coastal Cabana, and Granny Apple Green. I mean, of course I had to do Coastal Cabana. It's the color that lets us know God loves us, right? So I wanted to do that, and I wanted to try a new stamp set that I haven't used yet. Well, I got this Round We Go bundle because it looks super fun. It has this die that makes rosettes. I haven't tried it yet, but this was my first crack at this bundle. And one of the things I love about this is there's all these sentiments in here which are really fun for lots of different sentiments, occasions is more what I meant. So there's a birthday, but then there's like celebrations, which can be anything, not necessarily birthdays, but it could be we could celebrate your divorce. I don't know. Celebrate your retirement. Celebrate today was Carl's last day of school ever. High school, that is. He's going to college. But lots of different occasions that you can celebrate. So anyway, I wanted to give this a try because it looked like a fun set. Well, the dies are super fun in here. So I used several of the dies to come up with this card. And I'm going to start with a Petal Pink card base. So this is kind of our peachy pink color. We also, of course, have softer, pinkier pinks, but this is our peachier pink. And so I started with that card base in Petal Pink. Then I took a 4x5 1/4 inch panel of basic beige. Ooh. And so I die cut a couple of the circles in this panel. I'm also going to take some of my basic beige ink because that's one of our new colors. It's not an in color. It's like a neutral color, kind of like vanilla and white and black, how those are categorized. But this one actually has an ink pad. I mean, we've got black ink pads, but they're not Stampin' Up! Inks. They're StazOn or Memento. So this is an actual Stampin' Up! Color. So it's kind of fun. And I'm going to take a couple of images in here, and we're going to stamp them in our basic beige ink. Have you tried basic beige yet? Have you gotten it? Have you given it a try? It's definitely a different kind of color than we've had before. A lot of people are comparing it to like Sahara sand. I don't know if I agree with that. Okay, so I'm just going to take and stamp a couple of circles on here to kind of create a little bit of a background. Put one right there. Okay, so now I've got some die cut pieces and then some stamped pieces. So much fun. By the way, if you would share this video, oh gosh, that would make me happy. Thank you. And then, of course, don't forget to give me some lovin'. Give me the thumbs up or likes, loves on the Facebook. That helps so much. And don't forget to share this. That really helps. But let me know if you've used Basic Beige yet. I would love to know if you've tried it. Sue's got lightning in Wisconsin. Yeah, it looks like it's going to storm. It just hasn't done it yet. Okay, so I'm going to add this to my card like this. Okay, so those little dots are going to peek through, which is kind of fun. And I love how these colors work together. So as I mentioned, I die cut a bunch of circles on here. I've got these circles kind of emboss a little design in them, which is super fun. And then there's kind of some medium and some small sized circles. So let's add these to our card. I don't know if I'll even use all these, but we've got them. Of course, we're going to pop some of them up. I mean, that I don't think is any surprise by anybody. So what I like to do is kind of layer these. And whenever I'm doing anything, I like to stamp in triangles. Okay. So I'm going to adhere my circles kind of in triangles on my card. So 1, 2, and we'll put a third one down here like that. I'm going to put a sentiment across the center, so just keeping that in mind. And then I'm going to take and add another circle there. Another circle over here. And maybe even a third. We'll put that on with a glue dot. Like that. And I'm going to put this one over here because I don't want to cover it up with my sentiment eventually. And there we go. Okay, I still got a couple more of these. We might add them after. All right, next, let's go ahead and, sorry, I'm trying to grab a scrap. Okay, I might trim this one down just a smidge. So I want to do my sentiment, which is happy birthday, and this is a little over an inch, so I'm going to trim it down just a touch so that it's 1 inch, because that should be plenty big. And then we're going to kind of put it across here, and I might actually move this circle over a little bit so that it fits on my card a little better. Oh, fun. I think I'm going to have to add that one. Do we have any more circles? Oh, I do. I think I need another petal pink in here. All right. I'm going to stamp my sentiment, and I can do that in a lot of colors, but I think I'm going to do petal pink because I kind of like that. And I love the happy birthday, so we're going to go with that. It's always nice to have birthday cards on hand, so we'll do birthday for this, and I'm going to do petal pink for the sentiment. And then we're going to do one more fun little ribbon trick. Okay, so I've got happy birthday. Now, first off, I want to do the ends of this. So I'm just going to punch these, or not punch. I used to punch these with my Banners Pick-a-Punch, but that got retired. I still use mine, to be honest, but right now it is not. Oh, I think actually I did bring it back to my desk. I had pulled it out because it's retired, and I usually pull all the retired stuff off of my desk, just, you know. But I brought this one back. I just don't think I put it back where I usually keep it. Anyway, so that's fun, but we want to make this extra. Extra. So I'm going to take some of our new iridescent ribbon. This is actually my second roll of this. I've been using it a ton. So this is iridescent striped ribbon, and what's super fun is it's got like a thread kind of running through it. And so what I'm going to do is put a line of adhesive, and you know what, I think I'm going to use Seal Plus on this, just because this is one of those ribbons that's not going to adhere quite as well as our regular seal. And then what I'm going to do is, this is kind of similar to the pleats, but what we're going to do is add a little zigzag, but like a repeated zigzag. Okay, so it's just going to stick out a little bit on the top and bottom of this strip, and it kind of reminds me of like streamers, or it's just a fun way to sort of dress up a card. And then that Seal Plus is nice and sticky, so it will adhere nicely to everything. Okay, and then I'll trim the end so it doesn't stick out like that. And then there we have a fun ribbon addition to our card. And look at that. It kind of, oops, that one is not adhered yet. It kind of really makes our card pop. Oh, we haven't used one of these. Oh, no, we did. It's right there. Gosh, Tina, get it together. Okay, so I'm going to add this. Oh, we got some ink on there. That's no bueno. All right, now we're going to pop this up too, so it's even with everything. This ribbon is really thin, so it won't hold this layer up just on its own. It's very thin. Okay. Oh, that's so fun. So yeah, I'm gonna throw another one of these on there. And this one is just about out of adhesive. And I thought I had one more. I feel like I need one more, but I don't have another die cut piece. Okay, let me show you another trick. We've got this little ink that I smudged on here somehow. So I'm just going to use my sand eraser to try and get rid of that. Oh, that kind of mucked up my piece here a little bit, but that's all right. It's not very noticeable. There we go. Not bad at all. Oh, look at how fun that is. Now, of course, we're going to embellish. And these embellishments go perfectly with these circles, which is super fun. So I'm just going to grab these, and we'll put one big one in the center of each of these circles. Well, that one's not going to quite fit there, so I'll just put one here and one here. And then we'll put a smaller one kind of in a couple other places. Like that, and oops. Like that. Oh, how fun is this card? I just love it. So I've shown you 5 ways to use ribbon on your cards, both things, you know, that are super flat, and then things that are a little bulkier. But what a fun group of projects. Now I'll put all these on my blog for you probably tomorrow or the next day. But I just wanted to share this, and of course remind you that it's free shipping today. So if you haven't stocked up on some of the essentials, oh, it is a perfect day to shop because you can ship it for free. So I hope you loved these projects. By the way, if you enjoyed this card challenge, make sure and join us on the Stamp Happy Academy business page. If you just search Stamp Happy Academy, it'll pop up for you on Facebook. And join us for our challenge. We love getting you to use your fun goodies that you've got at home. So join us for some fun. And of course, if you need to purchase any supplies, I would be so grateful for your business. Oh my goodness. It would just make my heart sing to help you in your creative endeavors. So you can shop my online store. If you don't have a link, I will put one in the description of this video here just in a moment when I finish it. And have fun. Happy shopping. And thanks for being here with me, friends. Don't forget to share this video. That really helps me out so much. Don't forget to comment and like the video or give me hearts or whatever. Again, all those things really help me so much and I really appreciate it. And if you haven't shared, what is your favorite in color this year? We've got Peach Pie, Pretty in Pink, Petunia Pop, Shy Shamrock, and Summer Splash. We've got P's and S's for in colors. I just realized that. Or have you tried the basic beige and what do you think? I think it's fun. I'm really liking this neutral color. It's different than anything we've ever had before. So let me know in the comments whether you're watching the replay or live. And thanks again so much for being here, friends. I will see you all soon. Bye.